Hey, yo, what up? It's your boy. This day has actually finally arrived. Rick and Morty, Adult Swim show that has been going on for like 6, 7 seasons or something. I don't know. I only really watched season 1, so sorry, Rick and Morty fans. But I'm back talking about Rick and Morty, probably for the first time, honestly, because we have a first look. I guess a trailer. I don't know what it is, but the official Adult Swim YouTube account has released this Rick and Morty first look for the Rick and Morty anime. But before we begin, a quick word from today's sponsor, War Thunder. I know that a lot of you guys love your anime, especially your military anime, shows like Yojo Senki, Girls and Panzer. And lucky for you guys, now you can have anime waifus in this military game. War Thunder is a free epic multiplayer game about confrontation between ground vehicles, aircraft, and naval vessels. The game is available on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation, and there are a ton of ways to customize your realistic battle experience. You can download community-made skins, decals, and now even anime-style decorations with cute waifus. For example, War Thunder already features a real anime skin on the Japanese AH-1S helicopter, Kisarazu, in use with the JSDF. And now, just for you anime fans, you can even have some Dakimakuras in-game to hug for moral support. Thank Miyazaki for that. With advanced graphics and physics, choice between 10 nations to play as, and a massive pool of unlockable equipment and upgrades, the world is truly your oyster. So if you're interested in checking out, make sure to download War Thunder for free by clicking the link down in the description below to receive your Dakimakura pillar and other bonuses in-game. And thank you to War Thunder for sponsoring today's video. If you guys don't know, there is dead ass going to be a Rick and Morty anime, directed and animation and produced all in Japan. So this is a legitimate anime, and I guess it's a spin-off. I don't think it's the actual next season. I think this is kind of just like an alternate universe of the Rick and Morty world, but done in fully anime. And again, as I mentioned, the Adult Swim account last week, from the looks of it, so I don't know how I missed this, has basically fucking released the first look for this Rick and Morty anime. It's directed by Takashi Sano, animation by Telecom Animation Film, TAF, so who've done a lot of anime series in the past. We have 4 minutes 16 seconds of this first look. I'm really curious to see just what the hell this is going to be like. If you'd like to check out the video without my commentary and with music, because I'm gonna have to mute this thing just in case there is you know, any kind of like copyrighted song on it or whatever, because I don't freaking know. Links in the description. Without further ado, let's check it out. Here we go. Rick and Morty the anime first look. Sorry, already the fucking music, dude. It's like some like happy-go-lucky, like, it sounds like an opening to like a magical girl anime for some reason. Already doesn't really match with fucking Morty flying through the air or whatever, but let's just keep watching. At least the animation is clean. Also, Morty looks exactly the same as like the regular series, does he not? I mean, you know, the Rick and Morty series is kind of, oh, okay, Rick kind of looks a little bit different. Definitely looks more Japanified, that's for sure. Morty looks exactly the same, though. Rick and Morty, the anime. Wait, is this like an opening? This is like an opening, bro. What the fuck? Yeah, this is like a full track. This fucking music, bro. It just does not match. Oh, well... I can't believe... Hold on, sorry guys. I can't believe this is a fucking real thing. Who greenlit this? Okay. Ooh, wait, it's going a bit hard now. It's getting metal. Fuck yeah. Oh, okay. They still got the butthole eyes from the original show. But this opening is so anime. It's so anime. The wink! And then the fighting in the air! Fighting random things in the air! You can't get any more anime than that. What the fuck? Love is entropy is it is the OP. This is straight up the OP. This is so weird, bro. Oh yeah, there's the kiss. I mean, like... You know, obviously the word anime is in the fucking title, so they obviously had to make this OP anime as fuck, but this is so anime. This is more anime than anime, bro. It's pretty epic, though. God damn, alright. Written and directed by Sano Takashi. Okay. So we got some words from the man himself. Let's see what he has to say.
リック&モーティ日本版監督の佐野です。
Rick and Morty. Just sounds so weird, bro.
本家アメリカ版リック&モーティの大フ
Okay. Okay.
ァン
Sure.
でもあります。
Sure. I believe you.
ですね。新しいリック&モーティのストーリーを作れるという。
Okay, so it's a brand new story. So it's kind of using the same universe or world of Rick and Morty, but probably a completely different storyline. So, you know, that was one issue that I had when I first heard that they were going to be making an anime of Rick and Morty, is the whole thing of how the hell are they going to translate the humor over to a Japanese audience? Because if you've seen even an episode, half an episode of Rick and Morty, that type of humor does not really translate to a foreign audience, especially Japanese. I mean, you know, the same thing happened when I watched a dubbed Simpsons episode, because yes, they do exist. There was a dubbed Simpsons episode that aired on Japanese TV not too long ago that kind of made me remember that this anime was coming out. Man, let me tell you, bro, it does not translate whatsoever. The jokes do not translate whatsoever. It is very American, and Rick and Morty kind of has that same type of humor, except I would say compared to The Simpsons, a little bit on the edgier side, a little bit on the higher IQ side, but yeah, I guess now we don't have to worry about all of that. There's just going to be a completely new storyline written for this, which now begs the question of, are they going to keep like all the characters, like character tropes intact with the original series? Because if so, then that's going to be another, I feel, a whole new challenge to see if that kind of personality traits, or those kinds of personality traits that the characters have, certain jokes maybe that are very synonymous with the Rick and Morty world, are they going to fly correctly to a Japanese audience that is probably not used to that type of humor? Only one way to find out.
本家の出来が良すぎるんで、
Yeah.
プレッシャーでもあります。
True. I can't imagine.
ね
Oh, it's 10 episodes. Okay, so it's not too bad.
私がリック&モーティを見て好きな部分を、
Mm.
こう消化してギュッとエキスだけ取り出して。
So yeah, as I mentioned, this is probably the only way that we can successfully translate Rick and Morty to a Japanese audience.
リックとモーティたちのですね、
Mm.
時空を超えたドタバタ、時空を股にかけたっていう。
Also, can I just say, as a person who also makes videos for a living, it also means you probably should have cut out the dead air, you know? Then this video probably would have been a little bit shorter and a little bit easier to digest, because leaving all the dead air in doesn't really do much. That's just me, though.
そこはかとなくある気分を感じてもらえると思います。
Okay,
それが
that's a
僕が
claim.
持ってるリック&モーティに対する思いだと思います。
Makes me want to run to a McDonald's and buy out the Szechuan sauce.
ぜひご覧ください。
Okay. Well, it seems like it seems like he's going in the right direction. Got a little bit of a word from the writer and director near the end there, so that's a little cute thing. I am noticing though that already, compared to some of the other trailers that have come out recently, this isn't really picking that much traction up. It's been out for about 4 or 5 days since I'm recording this video. It doesn't even have 500,000 views, which is surprising, because I thought the Rick and Morty fans might have like been eating this shit up. I don't know. Again, I'm not part of that community whatsoever. I've only seen the first season, and I thought it was alright. This is kind of a nice little segue into perhaps maybe trying to get back into the original Rick and Morty series. And hey, you know what? Look at director Sano right there. No, you can't say no to that face. Come on now. That man looks happy as fuck. So yeah, again, take this with a grain of salt, because this is coming from someone who is not necessarily a Rick and Morty fan. I have, again, watched Rick and Morty before, definitely not enough to call myself a fan. But just as an anime watcher, an anime enjoyer, you know, someone who is very interested in, I guess, the different branches of medium shifts that series and, you know, IPs can go through, it's very weird, because I feel Rick and Morty fans, for one, did not ask for this. That much is a fact. Anime fans did not ask for this. So it definitely just does seem like a Japanese team, probably led by director Sano, just kind of looked at this Rick and Morty thing and just basically went up to Adult Swim and asked, like, hey, can we make an anime out of this? And Adult Swim said, yeah, sure, because for the most part, Adult Swim are down to do fucking anything, right? As we've seen from past catalogs of Adult Swim. It's just really fascinating to wonder who this series is, for one, marketed towards, and I don't know how many people are perhaps going to be, Japanese people, are going to watch this Rick and Morty anime and then think to themselves, oh, this was so good, or I really enjoyed it, I'm gonna go and watch the original series. Because I feel that it's not really a good anime, or I guess good project to like get people to go over to the original series, because again, it's probably gonna be incredibly different. If it's not different, then again, my question is gonna be, how are you gonna translate that to a Japanese audience, which is gonna be very difficult in and of itself. And again, like just looking at the first, I guess, the opening, it looks like it looks fine. It could be a decent show, maybe aimed towards children, maybe a little bit more, maybe tone down some of the crude jokes that come from the original Rick and Morty. Who knows? But it seems like, you know, the passion is there. It's going to be 10 episodes, so we get a full series of it. I'm just kind of excited to check it out, really. Like, I have no clue whatsoever. I have a suspicion it's gonna be kind of underwhelming, especially if you are a Rick and Morty fan from like the original Rick and Morty series. For newcomers, I think it's just gonna be a fucking trip, and it could just end up being a really mediocre sci-fi comedy anime inspired from an Adult Swim series. So again, kind of difficult to really determine what exactly we're going to be expecting from this. But again, this is just a first look. Things might change once we actually get a full trailer, or hell, you know, I might just fuck the trailer and just go straight to this first episode. Who knows? But yeah, that's my thoughts and opinions on it so far. I'm really interested to know from you guys, especially if you are an original Rick and Morty fan. Please let me know down in the comments below what you think about this. And yeah, well, I guess we'll leave it at that. We'll see how it goes. Rick and Morty the anime. What a weird timeline we live in. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to smack my face right here. Subscribe to the channel. Let's keep making big channel number go bigger. Over here next to my head, a couple more videos you can check out if you enjoyed this one. And the links to my social media, as well as my Patreon to support me directly, and my clothing line, nonsense.jp, all down in the description below. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.